This is just me. Why there is no in between. This ain't my scene, I'll beg my leave. My face ain't clean, this is just me. Some ways I lean, escaping green. I state my dream, not in between. This ain't my scene, I'll beg my leave. My face ain't clean, this is just me. Some ways I lean, escaping green. No in between.
This is just me. A sound, a style, a groove, a rhythm. No in between. I know you have to say what you're doing. I'll move on, yeah, I'll move on. 1 minute, then I'm gone. I'm gone. So this is just me. It's a sound, it's a style, it's a groove, it's a rhythm. No in between. I know you have to say what you're given. I'll move on, yeah, I'll move on. 1 minute, then I'm 1 minute, then I'm This is just me. A sound, a style, a groove, a rhythm. No in between. I know you have to say what you're given.
Right, hello, beautiful coffee shop show people, entrepreneurs from around the world. It's so good to see you again here today. I am Nastine, and that would make you.
Okay. And that would make me Peter.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you have one line,
It's
like.
early. It's early.
And we're so happy to be here with you again today. You are watching the Coffee Shop Conversation Show for entrepreneurs. Guys, we've been doing this for just over 2 years now without fail. We're here for you every single week. It's not 3 years yet, it's just over 2 years.
Feels like 3.
It's not 3 yet. It's over 2, almost 3. But luckily today we have some numbers gurus on the call with us so they can clarify the numbers for us. So what we're going to be talking about today is very exciting because one, like if you were happily like dancing along to the intro song and you're like, this is so awesome, I have to tell you that song is gonna change next week. So if you want to hear the song again, you better rewind today and go and listen to it again because next week Kenton from Peach Jam Records is going to be in the house and they sponsored a redo of our tribe song for us. So it's going to be a big reveal next week.
Before we take it too far, though, we've been using this song from Halfpenny for as long as we've been going live. So I think it's only fair that we do a shout out to Halfpenny. Their song has been amazing. It's really represented who we are. It's really represented what we do and what we're all about. So Halfpenny, I'm not wearing a hat.
We love you. Thank you so much for your song. And everyone, if you want to go and check out Halfpenny, we'll link their music page for you guys in the description below so you can download all of their songs and go and check that out. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about a review of 2022. So what happened in entrepreneurship in 2022 and what do you feel is going to happen in 2023? So it's that time of year, right, when we get to sit around a fire or just a couch or just like this on Zoom with our best friends in the entire world and we're just chatting and we're thinking like, what happened this year? The things that we overcame, the things that we were faced with, the things that were amazing that we didn't maybe expect, all of those things, like what happened this year and how's the future looking? What are we planning for next year? So that's going to be awesome. Before we do though, we did promise you guys we're giving away a massive prize today. So it's valued at just under $250. It is the cash flow bundle prize sponsored by a numbers coach an accountant and a bookkeeper coming all together and making this a magnificent prize for you so that you don't have to struggle with cash flow during December. So who doesn't want extra cash for Christmas, right? So what I want to hear from you guys, let's pick just one of the sponsors, maybe one that hasn't spoken before, and just tell us a bit about what inspired you to put this prize on the table for our entrepreneurs. So before we award it, Monia, do you just want to tell us quickly, like a little bit, what inspired you to get involved and give this cash flow prize for entrepreneurs?
So basically, when you're an entrepreneur and you start your business, funds are tight. So you can't really afford a professional person to assist with cash flow. So I thought just to helping out, it's a spirit of giving this time of year. So let's just give back to the community. So just always nice to have something for free and offer services like this. And I think everyone can benefit from this. So I really think it's just my way of just helping another entrepreneur to make a huge success of something.
Thank you so much, Monia. So that's from the accountant in the bundle. We also have the one and only Linda Dane from Just Ask Linda here with us. Linda, do you want to add anything to that? What inspired you to put this prize on the table?
Thanks. For me, it's exactly the same. I mean, Susan reached out to us and said, do you want to be part of this? And the answer was always just a resounding yes. For I love sharing, love sharing what I can with anybody I can. So it's a wonderful opportunity to do that. And I'm really happy that I'm in this prize with Monia and Susan.
Amazing.
You know, I absolutely love that. And I think from our side, we can speak from experience. We've had these people in our space. You cannot believe the difference. It's like night and day. For me, especially, I do not understand the numbers. I won't even look at the numbers. I am dyslexic. I will make you a millionaire overnight.
I can vouch for that.
She can vouch for that. But when you've got somebody that can come into your business, that understands business, and they can pick it apart from one end to the other and give it back to you that it makes sense, goodness me. The value to that is more than the value of what the prize is valued at.
Incredibly valuable. So the way I understand it is Susan is basically going to take a look at your cash flow and get you started on the right track. Then Monia is going to show you from an accountant's perspective what you need to be doing, and then Linda is going to beat you into submission until you do it. So this is going to be an amazing prize. Susan, just before we award the prize, do you want to get in on this and just say something from your side as one of the sponsors?
Yeah, no, good morning, everybody. I've realized that after last week's training as well, I've realized there's a lot of people out there that do not know anything about cash flow. And as it goes in the tribe, we're there to help each other and inspire other people to assist us in that. And yeah, that's how I got to it. After speaking to you, I realized there's a gap and a lot of people that need some help. And as Monia said, there's not a lot of people that can afford the numbers part of your business. So that's what we do. We help and we reach out and we see how we can assist. So thanks for the opportunity to do it. I'm actually quite excited about it to see what we can do. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Susan. Okay, guys. So without wasting any further time, I am going to get us to the wheel so we can see who's going to win this prize. This is one of my favorite. If I can just get my screen to work, it will be one of my favorite moments. So I can close that, and here's the wheel, and you can see how many people have been gathering points for this. So I'm going to click this wheel. This is everybody that's on the headquarters list, right? So what happens is once you sign up for our referral program, you can literally just go to exploreprotech.com, click the win button, and it takes you through this page here. So you can see all the prizes that are being awarded and when they're coming up, and we'll talk about what's coming up next just now. But if you come to this section, So for me, it's not showing fill in your name and your email because I've already done that. So, but it will show you fill in your name and your email, and it's that easy. You fill it in, you click submit, and then this opens up. And then this is your link that you share. And every time you share the link, if someone clicks on your link, you get a point. So that then brings you onto the leaderboard, and you can see people have been sharing their links like crazy because that is how all these points have been generated. So this is who we have on the wheel today. Okay, so you can also get in on this prize. If you're an entrepreneur, you probably want to do this. Okay, so let's go to the wheel. Are you ready for me to click?
Yes, just click. Just click.
I can't do it. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Click, click.
Okay, I did it. Congratulations, Megan. And Megan, you are on the screen here with us. How do you feel?
Yay! Thank you very much. That's awesome. Got a lot of helpers that got me there today, so thank you to all of them. But yes, that's awesome. Couldn't come at a better time.
So some more cash flow for you for Christmas. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you for contributing to the prize. And Megan, we will have you back here in 3 months on the Coffee Shop Show with your sponsors. So you can tell us what a life-changing difference this prize has made to your business.
Awesome.
We'll send you all
Thank
the details right after the show. Thank you so much. Okay, almost to the chat, guys. So we're almost there. Next prize that is up for grabs is a really cool one. Because the next prize that you are able to win in this program is an official t-shirt design by the one and only founder of the Next Design Apprentice, Natasha Unger. So when you get entered, so you basically like fill in your email, share your link, right, get your points, then put you on your wheel. If you win this next prize, what you're going to get is a co-branded design, a t-shirt like this one with our logo and yours, and Natasha is going to professionally do a design for you so that it looks absolutely amazing. And then we'll put that to the community, and when they vote that they love this design, we're going to print it. We're going to give it away on the actual show. So this is a chance for you to get your branding, your business name, your everything like out there into the world, just like we're doing today. This is a design that Jeff did, the voiceover artist. So you can see his logo is over there. Jeff, we love you. And we're giving this away to the Megan that won the prize, the cash flow bundle today. So what you'll get next week is that chance to have a t-shirt like this that we'll then keep giving away on the Coffee Shop Show going forward. So that's an amazing, amazing chance. And on top of that, we're giving away one of these designs. No, we'll give away the Natasha design. We're giving away the Natasha design.
Can you give away one of these?
We'll give away one of these t-shirts again when we give away Natasha's prize. So she's going to design you a t-shirt with your logo on it, and then we'll give you one of these. So that's going to be awesome. So definitely worth playing for.
Let's not forget that winning the prize is not just about having a co-branded t-shirt, because a t-shirt at the end of the day means nothing really. It's the story behind it. It's about having your brand on something that is part of a movement. And that movement is to save the global economy one small business at a time. So, that's something that we're pushing to have go global. That's something that we're looking to have as many eyes on as possible, which is kind of the point for this entire process. The more people that share it, the bigger it becomes, the more the message gets out there. So I do know that affiliate programs are mostly linked to cash. Do this now, make some money. This is not about making money. This is not, I'll reiterate this, this is not about making money. This is about entrepreneurs from around the world coming together, creating a message, sharing that message as far and wide as possible. The prizes are just there to go, well, you know what? you're part of this. Thank you. That's it. That's it.
That is a freaking amazing prize. I will give that one away on the 16th of January. So you have the whole entire Christmas to keep on sharing and getting yourself more points. So you can get in the run for this awesome prize. And I'll just quickly show you one of the next prizes coming up. Like this is a...
Oh,
we still have to do the official branding and everything, but this is a incredible prize. So Laura is the founder of Commission Crowd, and they are a sales platform. So when you get in on their membership, you get access to sales professionals that sell on commission from around the world. So they can literally sell your stuff on commission as like having your very own sales team. So that is a game changer. I'm pretty sure the value of that is going to be insane. It's a lifetime. It's not even just like a 12-month. It's a lifetime. So Laura, we love you, and guys, that is something that you definitely want to get your hands on.
yeah, I'm gonna enter under an alias.
You're not allowed to win, but I feel the same. Why can't we get the prize? It's such a cool prize. Okay, anyway, guys, so that's coming up soon. But that concludes our formalities for today. So right now we're jumping into the coffee shop section where it becomes all about us just chatting together. So me and Peter talk less and everyone else in the room talks more. And what we're talking about today is what happened in entrepreneurship in 2022 and what do we foresee is going to happen in 2023. So I'm super keen to hear from you guys, even if you just want to share a story from your own businesses. Let's just reminisce a bit and think back a bit about what happened in 2022 and what are we going to be doing in 2023. If you're keen to get involved in the conversation, please put up your hand like so. That'll cue you on the top of me and Peter's screen and we can bring you into the conversation from there. And remember, once you stop speaking, please drop your name, your business name, and we'll keep encouraging everyone that's watching on YouTube and Facebook and everywhere else right now to take your LinkedIn link and message you if they like what you have to say or if they just want to have a coffee with you. So yeah, everybody watching right now, if you see someone that you resonate with and you like what they have to say, you're always welcome to just go to the description of this show, pick up the LinkedIn link, and just say, hey, I saw you on the show. Do you want to grab a coffee? And people will be more than happy to talk to you. And remember, these are some of the best of the best of the most amazing, fun, authentic, caring, teachable, supportive entrepreneurs in the world. We know because we picked them. So we did all the work for you. So guys, I'm so keen. Let's hear what happened for you in 2022. What events do you kind of like look back to and you're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe we survived this? Or you're like, that's a real win. Like, I need to remember that for next year. Hendrik, let's go to the big media people first.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you very much. It's a beautiful day here. It's been raining, and then it sun shines, and then it rains, and then the sun shines. So I'm not quite sure what's happening. But I do know what happened this past year. It was a year of finding focus for us. Ethan and I started the business a year and a half ago. And in the beginning, we had a very wide idea of what it is that we can do and want to do. And working with some business coaches, we've managed to whittle it down. I think I had 200 products on the first website. And our business coach said, what? Are you mad? Have 3. Okay. So we gradually whittled it down to where we are today, that we actually know what we can do and can deliver. And writing the 2 books has helped a lot in terms of that. The first one I wrote was called Purposefully Repurpose for Profit, which explains the whole repurposing a podcast approach that we have in our business. And the second one, which is coming out early in January, and which some of the beautiful people here on Explore Protech have volunteered to read for me as my advanced readers, and I'm getting some great feedback. So that's all fantastic. Thank you very much for that. That really is focusing in on podcasting itself and, you know, how to actually make a podcast specifically for somebody who's never done it, or for somebody who started doing it and then didn't really know how to continue and got lost along the way and did that famous pod fading thing where you just sort of give up, and that was the end of that. Ends in some graveyard somewhere. So hopefully the book will help them as well. So that really has been very inspiring to research that. And I mean, my business partner, Ethan, is such a grounded young man. My head is all in the clouds, and he goes, "No, Dad, just come back to earth, and let's just be realistic here." So that has really been part of our process. So we are ready to ramp it up in 2023. We are taking some serious steps now, and you'll get to know all about that as I announce some amazing things that are happening here. We've got a salesman who is going to be promoting our products and selling that. And we've got somebody in the line to do some cold calling for us. I'm sure you know who that is, to get us in front of the right people, the marketing managers, the content creators, the PR people who have clients that want to get into this space. So yeah, we are very keen on generating some cash that we could then ask these experts, and Susan did that very beautiful presentation the other day about the cash flow. So yeah, let the cash start flowing in 2023. I'm Hendrik from Baird Media, and we are the podcast people.
Oh, I love that, Hendrik. And how special is it that we can all like be here together and reminisce together about what happened, and like every step of the way. And we're like, I remember that. I remember when you first joined us, and I've been here, and I'm one of the lucky people that get to read this amazing book. So I'm so excited. And I think that's a fantastic slogan for 2023. Let the cash start flowing. Love that, Hendrik. Let's do it. Okay, let's move to Bambi, Miss Winner for today. Bambi, what happened with you in 2022, and what are you looking forward to in 2023?
Thanks, Nestine. 2022, I have to agree with Hendrik, was one of those that we needed to find focus. I think both of us or all of us, Ethan, Hendrik, and myself, are pretty much in the same space, getting ready for the cash to flow and putting everything in place and figuring things out a little bit more. So that's been pretty much the gist of my year, but it's also been a year of fantastic opportunity. And it's been a year of absolutely wonderful support from lots of people in and outside of our tribe. And you guys know, in the tribe, I've had a few wonderful opportunities drop in my lap this year that will progress things in my space very much so, in the content and youth space. So very excited about that. And I look forward to spending some time with Monia, Linda, Susan. I think it's really strange that the timing worked out like it did. I've been chatting to Monia, I've been chatting to Susan in the last week, 2 weeks to get things rolling. And guess what? Yeah, I am today winning the prize. And I always love speaking to Linda. So we'll be planning, and she'll be beating me into submission lots and lots and lots over the next couple of months. But I think overall 2022 has been a fantastic learning year and a fantastic growing year. And I'm very excited for 2023 because similar experience to Hendrik, your 200 products, Hendrik, on your website. I went to my coach and I said, yay, I whittled down my focus to 4 projects. And she went, how about 2? I went, oh, took me about 6 months to get it down there. So we're all in that space, but loving it and looking forward to it. Thank you. Megan Creative, Copywriting and Content Creation. Thank you very much.
Oh, Megan, the one thing that you said that really hits home for me is the fact that the involvement of others, that many people in both inside and outside of this space have been part of that journey. And I think that's kind of the point. And it's one of the reasons the space was created. It was designed so that people could build relationships, so that they could become part of each other's journeys. And if we look at all the things that have happened in the background, even for us, from our perspective and what's happened in our business, we know that many people in the tribe have been involved in our journey. And then having people that have been brought together to be part of everybody else's journey too, just makes it so much easier, to actually get things done, to get moving forward. And those relationships have been, without them, we have nothing. You're supposed to go absolutely 100% correct.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll throw in the absolutely 100%. Absolutely. And please,
Thank
may
you,
I
Meg.
do a special double shout out to Chris Colby, because he's been my double hero today. He actually contributed some points that made me win today's prize, helped me there. And of course, a little bit of lady luck, but also he was my tech expert this morning, so I could be here. So thank you very much, Chris. You are awesome.
Thank you, Chris. You're amazing, and we miss you on the show today. Looking forward to having you back, buddy. Yeah, so Megan, I just also want to say, like, I think something you also need to jot down as a highlight for 2022 is all of the growth that you've done. I mean, it's been magnificent to just watch you blossom into this amazing, confident, incredible entrepreneur. I don't know how many of you were at the last Global Online Speed Networking event, but Megan was the what do you call them? MC. She was a co-MC for the entire Global Online Speed Networking event, ladies and gents. And when she joined us, the first thing she told me was, I'll do anything, but I'm not speaking in front of people. I don't like that. So
You won't ever get me on camera.
that was amazing, Megan. And I think that just like sets you up for success. And that's clearly some of the results that come through from all the support that you've been describing. So I'm very, very excited to see where 2023 takes you. I'm so excited about all our entrepreneurs kind of being at that, like,
At that point.
let's push it. 2023 is going to be our year. I like that. That's really cool. Marlena, let's move to you.
Hello, everyone, and congratulations, Megan, on your prize win. For me, 2022 has been a year where I've had to also try and find focus and lose focus at the same time. Closing doors. After 11 years, it took me it was a big step. There were a lot of doors I closed. And when I say closed doors, I don't mean I damaged relationships. It was places where my energy was draining into, and it actually wasn't serving me anymore in my business. So that's been a big one for me. I think the theme has been sitting with the discomfort mostly and getting out of my thoughts and understanding it's uncomfortable because it needs to change. So I'm quite excited about 2023 in that I understand that my business model needs to change. I have some ideas that I'll definitely bounce off on some of the chapter that are some of the tribe members. But I think just being in this space and being able to air it, it's like Hendrik said earlier on, he's got his partner. I don't have a partner. So in a space where we can just have someone to bounce stuff off, that's definitely what I'm going to be tapping more into for next year. Other than that, I'm going to teach my clients to stay where they are in terms of this moment, instead of letting their thoughts give some value to who they are and how they do things. My name is Marlena, and I'm from Self and More Coaching.
I love that, Marlena. That's awesome. And I think that's going to serve you very, very well. So you don't have a partner, but you have 85 partners. Okay? We're all there for you. And like, we love that. That's literally what we built Explore Protech for, right? Is that bouncing off of ideas. Just.
Yeah, I think it's very difficult. It's actually very difficult. There was a mindset shift that happened in 2022 where, before business was, it could have been a little bit cold. You could still survive in that cold environment. Even as a solo entrepreneur, there was just a particular method that you would use and you would have business and it would work. But 2022 hit and that same process just didn't work anymore. And it took people closing business doors, and it took some people fighting to keep their business doors open. It took them that process to figure out what is the way forward. Where do we go from here? And I think that's the battle that everyone's been fighting. But I think the mindset shift is, I no longer have to do it on my own. That's the shift. That's the break. Because people were so determined. They were like, I can do this. But at the end of the day, it's not about the individual. It's about how people come together and how people build community. And I think that's the shift. Can we do it? Yes. Yes. No, we can. We definitely can. Is it easier when you have the support of people around you that are maybe that have different skill sets, and they're experiencing the same journey? So you just take the different skill sets and you put them together, and the next thing you know, you're supported by people that have skills that you don't. That is an amazing journey, and I think that's the shift from doing it on your own to doing it together. Peace out.
It's a very exciting shift, and we're very, very excited to see what happens for Marlena in 2023. We've got some amazing things planned for you, so but we'll see what happens.
Sorry for you, Marlena. It's like walking in a field full of cows, going, "I hope I don't step in." Oh, too late.
but the good version.
If I may, I'm a vegan, so I'll love the cows and the oops at the same time.
Love it. Awesome. Okay, let's move to Susan. Susan, what happened for you in 2022?
2022 was, for me, it was a year of complete growth. Not in my business, but as a person. You guys probably, most of you know what I've been through in the past year, and joined Protech in February, and from there it's just been a roller coaster ride, I would say. I've learned so much. I've actually had that mindset movement that Peter and Marlena have spoken about. To me, I've always wanted to sort out everything on my own. No one else. I don't want to bother anyone with my problems. They don't have to know what I'm doing. I need to sort it out myself. And funny enough, just as I had a meeting with Chris one day, he told to me, listen, open your mouth and ask. You know that you've got almost 70 members in the group that you can reach out to. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to bother them with my issues. And he said, no, man, that's what we are here for. Open your mouth and ask. And then he basically forced me to reach out to Christine and Peter, and he became my accountability partner with that. And I had absolutely no choice to connect with Christine and Peter, because he checked out on me at least twice a day. Have you spoken to Christine and Peter? Have you made an appointment? No, Chris. Okay, Chris. And then finally I did it, and yeah, you guys, from there, I can't explain to you what happened, but it's just been a ball. I've grown so much. I've done training, which I said, like Megan earlier, I'm not gonna on screen or video or camera or anything. I do not like my own voice, and yes, like I had to learn to love my own voice. So at the point I couldn't speak a lot of English, because I'm in a town, an Afrikaans town, so we don't speak English that much. Everything is Afrikaans. And the other day my dad said, listen, you're speaking to Afrikaans people in English. I said, well, that's what I do. So yeah, no, to me it's a ball, and I'm so excited for 2023, because I know I've got 75, 80 people behind me. I'm not doing this on my own. I'm growing. I'm learning so much technical stuff, programs. I'm a bookkeeper, and I'm learning how to do YouTube video scheduling. I'm learning how to do emails and scheduling podcasts. And it's a ball. And I'm enjoying every moment of it. And I'm looking forward to do some more training in the future, because I want to help people, and that's what Explore Protech is all about, helping people. And in the process of helping other people, I'm helping myself as well, because I'm keeping my knowledge up to date, and I'm learning new stuff. And so you're just growing and growing and growing, and yeah, it's awesome. So yeah, that's it. My name is Susan Fempreneur. I am from the Nutcracker OBM. Because accounting can be a tough nut to crack. Yeah.
Susan, we're going to introduce you to somebody that we don't really know. Her name's Charlize Theron, because you're probably one of the 44 Afrikaans-speaking people on the face of the planet. So We'll just bring her to where you stay so you can reintroduce her back into society. Although I must admit, her acting skills are phenomenal.
Okay, well, Susan, we are so proud of you for how far you've come. I mean, we were at your training session the other day. A lot of people let us know like they got so much value from that. I think you've just like this has been your first year in the tribe, but you've absolutely blossomed and taken the bull by the horns, just got involved everywhere. And it's been paying off. I mean, you've been getting clients. You finally got your brand sorted. I think me and Peter worked with you through about 4, 5, 6, I don't know, 16 different names and brand ideas. But I'm glad we have a brand. We have a product that's phenomenal. We're getting clients. 2023 can just be amazing.
Yeah, and that's just the thing. The mind shift it's difficult. It's not easy, and it was not designed to be easy. It was never going to be easy. And we get people that come into our space that go, wow, we can do this, and we have the back of so many people, but they don't get the mind shift. And they step into this space, and they still are on their own. Break that. Break it completely. You know, when you step into this space, understand the mind shift first, before even thinking about how your business is going to change. Because if you don't realize that you are now in a space where people are supportive, where you can build real friendships, not this wishy-washy nonsense of we're a networking group, but I don't know anyone. I'm not here to sell my product. No. Real people, authentic people, real relationships. That starts the journey. That's the mind shift. We've had people in us that have come into our space that just don't understand it, and they've had to move on because they don't get it, and they have to go find what they need somewhere else, and that's absolutely fine. But the very, very, very most important thing within Explore Protech is understand the mind shift. Get to know the people. Give the people an opportunity to get to know who you are. The change is just phenomenal. And then we look at all the journeys of everybody in the space that did get the mind shift. And we can look back and go, oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Can you guys imagine us in like 5 years from now on this exact same coffee shop show? Like, it's going to be like the same people, the same faces, bit older, but probably like from Hawaii, from like Jay, from a limo. Like, this person's like, oh, I'm so sorry, the helicopter in the background. Like, I told the person I'm only flying after the show. That's going to be amazing. Guys, I'm so proud of all of you. This is amazing. Linda, let's go to you.
Thanks.
Very, very big year for Linda.
Always. On the whole, I was looking at the whole year, right, for everyone. I think it was a pretty crazy, complex time with a lot of drama, a lot of things going on. And I'm pretty certain that that caused a great deal of overwhelm for many people. And it did for me as well, right, at 1 or 2 points in the year. But on the whole, my year was fantastic. It started with new branding and website with the support of Renee, you know, and a longtime member of the tribe, and he did just an amazing job. It also started with a visit to Cape Town, because I'm based in Johannesburg, to see these beautiful people, Nestine and Peter and Renee and Stephen Levy. I missed out on you, darling Megan, and also Chris Colby, although I was trying to see as many people as I could, but didn't quite get to everyone. And that was wonderful. Thank you. They kindly gave me a room at their house, and I really appreciated that hospitality. But even more than that, we just got to know each other, right? So I think, and I've seen a bit of that going on in the tribe, some real need for connection, like real connection, sit across the table, those real coffees. It's not always practical, but wherever we can, we should do it. And I for one, had a wonderful time visiting you guys. Then I started off my year, as I do every year. I'm a bit of not overdo it, but this process really works for me. every year I start with a kind of theme for the year, and it always starts with just something Linda. So in the past, it's been like just ask Linda for the business getting off the ground, and it was just be Linda, you know, just like be more present. Last year was just listen Linda, and you know, trying to pay more attention to what other people were saying as opposed to just listening to my own voice. And this year was just dance Linda. So both in a figurative and literal sense, I danced this year. I danced like properly on stage. I learned a bunch of dances. I had the best time. But I also explored creativity in business and personal life, and explored building warmer relationships with others, including my family. And all of that, I bought a piece of art from Wilhelmine Barnard, who's in the tribe. She made some beautiful daffodils for me, which are just my favorite flower in the world. I tried painting myself. It was interesting, but it sits on my wall here. I'll send you guys some pictures. And I was so happy. Dancing, art, music, all of these things came back into my life after many, many years of being absent. And what it's done is just create a lot of happiness and a lot of light as well. So sort of the, you know, that and it's weird because you might be thinking, what has this got to do with business? But it has everything to do with business, because that lightness and creativity as flown through my connections with others, my branding, my LinkedIn posts, my, you know, messages to my clients, everything has been infused with this creativity and lightness. And I encourage you guys to do something like that. Don't just set goals that say, grow my revenue by X%, you know, get my cash flow into order. Those are important things as well. Or have 5,000 more people on the Facebook site. Apart from those, just make it about something that really grabs your attention, because the more emotional, the more exciting, the more everything will come together. And yeah, I can truly say that's been the case for me. I'm exploring slower living as well, which means that, because I'm at a more advanced age than some of you, it means that I'm like stepping back from a lot of social media, finding the places that work for me and not trying to be everything to everybody and be everywhere and do everything. That has worked really well for me. I've got my spaces. I've got the places where I'm comfortable, and I know what I'm not prepared to do, and I've set boundaries, and everything flows very nicely from there. So long story, I'm very excited about next year with Fempreneur. Can't wait for 2023, because there's so much going on. And of course, some of you know that one of my clients is potentially like the first pilot program for a big business school, and I can't wait for that. Everything that I'm thinking about next year is planned around Fempreneur program, and every people I engage with, things that I do. And I just wanted to do a big shout out to the support team of Somerville. I see she's not here right now, but Somerville and all that backup team. My goodness me, what professionals. What amazing work they've done. What unbelievable, actually, what this team has done, that I have never seen anything like it, not in my entire career. And I just want to give you guys like a massive round of applause. I hope that people will listen just to this little bit. We'll 11:49, just find that and see, because I just want to say on behalf of so many people, I think you are wonderful. And on that note, it's Linda Dent, Just Ask Linda, sharing my Glee method with you.
So Linda, is next year's official Linda phrase going to be just Fempreneur Linda? That is so cool. We made it into Linda's catchphrase for the year. That is an achievement. I'm putting that on my wall. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing, Linda. And I'm sure the team will absolutely love you for that. I will make sure that they actually watch this. And I just want to say thank you to you for pointing out
Let's list the team.
the entire team.
The entire, well,
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
The back-end team. We have Renee Bresser on web development.
Yeah.
We have Wilhelmine Barnard on
Graphics.
graphics.
Yeah.
We have Somerville as the VA that kept them all together.
Project manager.
We had
Marlon August as marketing strategist. And Rona McCormick as
the
copywriter. Yeah.
Wow.
They were an amazing team that we
Wow.
assembled from the tribe. So thank you for pointing that out, Linda. And I think that recognition just means the world to them as well. Because it's kind of like we're trying all of these new things with pulling tribe members into teams together, right? And everybody kind of finds their fit. And we just see like, what can we create if we work together to do this? And apparently the answer is a lot. So that means so much from you pointing that out. And yeah, we just appreciate it. That's we're right there with you. 2023 is going to be a Fempreneur year for us. Let's hear from Megan. Megan, you're up next, and then we'll go to Monia.
Thanks, Justine. I just wanted to say, Linda, well done. I don't think you can go wrong without with having creativity pulled into your space. So well done on that. I can see it in you. Absolutely can. And I just wanted to pop in the one thing I didn't mention earlier is I think we all went into 22 with a heck of a lot of trepidation because things were normalizing, but we knew that it wasn't normalizing to the degree that we were familiar with. And so nobody actually started the year knowing exactly where they stand. And for me, that was probably one of the greatest things is seeing all of our people in our tribe, in entrepreneurship, just beating the odds, just going for it despite the trepidation. And yes, it's no bed of roses, it's hell of a hard, but we are still standing. And so just to all of us out there, just going, we still here, we're still doing it, and we are optimistic about 2023. Megan from Megan Creative, your technical and creative copywriter. Thank you.
Thank you, Megan. I feel a song coming on. Who here can sing?
Oh, no, please. No.
Well, how does it go? We're still standing. That's not how it goes.
No.
Okay. Thank you, Megan. But yeah, you're so right. We are still standing and was freaking hard. But we're still here. We're not going away. And we're going to tackle 2023 with all of our best. Monia, let's go to you. So keen to hear from you. Did you do your hair specially for the show today, Monia?
No, she looks like that every day.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, so 2022, I'm a bit in a split mindset. It's been a tough year and a good year as well. So the business scaled, so I had the resource constraint. So it was either I just stay small or you scale. It's a decision you need to make. So I've decided no, I want to grow bigger. I don't want to be a multi-billionaire company, but at least I want to scale. So yeah, so I've made some appointments on my side. And Susan and I are also working closely, and it's nice. I now understand that she's been kept accountable, so I'm also doing the same, and I'm helping her where I can. So it's just also giving back and sharing what I know, because why do we need to reinvent the wheel? Because we basically one team. Why don't we just share the experiences that we've got? I'm also part of a ladies only group, so we're 4 CAs, so we're actually also working together, and I've learned like collaboration is really key. It's the same in the tribe. If you don't collaborate, you will just get nowhere. It's really key for me. So I've also extended my offerings. So I'm also doing 2 new income streams from next year, so which is going to be great. And then the next thing is I also started doing adventure races like in 2021. So this year I've done like 7. So I think that's a huge accomplishment for me. It's been tough and I didn't really have much time to train, but it's something I did for myself because I feel you need to look after yourself. You need to invest time in yourself. And when I'm there on the bike or running or canoeing, it's just me. And I'm just thinking about the moment there, nothing else, which is awesome. I can't describe it to anyone. And then just, I haven't been very present at all the tribe functions, but I look at the WhatsApp group and I keep in touch and I see what's going on there. And it's just amazing to see how the people have grown, how it's just the service offering of all the people in the tribe has been, it's exploding. It's just amazing. And it's just amazing to see how everyone works together. And if you just put up your hand, there's always someone that helps. And that's just something I've never come across. So it's just, thanks, Christine and Peter. I think you guys really have put a nice platform for every one of us. And it's really nice to be there and be part of this amazing movement that you guys created. And I'm also all for that coffee first, business later thing. And yeah, I hope to be visiting Cape Town next year again. And then I would also love to meet up with all the Cape Town people there. So maybe Linda, we must collaborate and then we go there together. So that would be great. So yeah, Monia van Zyl from AIM Business Advisory Services, assisting you with all your accounting and tax needs.
Thank you so much, Monia. Guess who's going to be in charge of the Explore Protech Adventure Race division?
I'll meet you at the end. I'll meet you at the end.
You're going to be on the panel?
Yeah, you know, something that I want to just reiterate from way back when we first started. The platform was created and we had very few people, but they were brilliant people. It started with amazing people. And as the platform was growing, people would arrive and I'd be like, oh, no, not that one. Sorry. Because we felt the need to protect. And people from the outside were like, but don't you need members? You need members to make your platform? And I was like, yes, but not that one. They have to be the right people. They have to be authentic. They have to be caring. They have to be friendly. They have to have the ability to be nice to each other, to build relationships. And so we started growing, but we started growing very slowly. So we were looking at spaces around us that were growing really fast. These networking groups that were just springing up all over the place out of necessity because people needed to have contact with other people and they needed a space to actually present themselves, and everybody was moving online, and we were watching all these spaces grow, and they were growing in numbers. But that's the problem. That's all they were growing in. Numbers, cash flow. Numbers, cash flow. We needed a space to grow with people and relationships, and then the cash flow would come after. That's the coffee first, business later. So we may have grown slowly, and we may have started off as a smaller group, but we have become so powerful, and that's not because of us. That's because of all of you. That's kind of the point. So without you guys actually being the ones that were chosen, hey, listen, this is the right person. This person has the ability to build relationships. This person has the ability to do well with others. This person has the ability to join spaces, and these people have the ability to build together. To create became so easy. We put our minds to a project. We're like, hey, we're going to do this project. Because of the type of people around us and the support has been, I would actually go as far as to say that 90% of the projects that we have started would not have happened without the people that are in this space. 100%. It just goes without saying. So it's not about us at the end of the day. It's about everyone.
Yeah, guys, so I think 2022, like all of you have said, like we kind of all felt some trepidation and we were like, oh my goodness, what's going to happen this year? Like the previous 2 years was like pandemic, then we got a war, then it's like, what on earth is going to happen this year? But, the fact of the matter is we're here. We're stronger than ever. Linda's looking amazing. Like she's been having so much fun.
Well, are we going to end up with a whole bunch of students in this space? So Monia's going to be smiling.
We're going to have students coming in next year because of the Fempreneur project. We've now successfully proven that entrepreneurs solopreneurs, entrepreneurs are capable of working together. Our entrepreneurs are capable of doing that and pulling off massive, massive things together.
Oh, yes.
So we're hoping the Fempreneur is just the first project, the first collaborative project that brings in massive opportunity for the rest of the network. And yeah, we're just looking forward to welcoming all of these students next year. We have an Energy Angels League project going on as well. We want to ramp up our success stories. We have about 15 really amazing success stories up to date. We want to ramp up the production of those. And then we want to get closer to finding our 500, because like once we find the 500, we can lock the doors and we can be like, okay, let's just build a relationship inside. But thank you so much for everybody that has been on this journey with us. Together, we've survived the pandemic, we've survived the war, we're still surviving.
You know the war was not in this country, right?
I do.
Yeah, okay, so
I'm
we
aware.
survived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still survive. We survived the impacts of all of these things on the economy. So we're surviving that together, and we're doing great things, and we're helping people along the way. And we're generating those success stories where we can literally say, like, look what we've been doing. Look who we've been helping.
So if you are part of the audience and you're thinking, yeah, whatever, okay, come check it out for yourself, because the proof is in the pudding. We can throw streamers, or we can rub glitter on it, and we can make things look pretty, and things generally look pretty if you doll them up. But the reality is that you cannot tell what the truth is unless you've had an experience. And if you're out there and you're an entrepreneur and you're on your own and you're battling, why not step into a space where there are people that are actually willing to go, hey, come here, let's do this together. Oh, hey, come here. I see that you do that, I do this. Let's see if we can't do this together, or we can create together, or we can grow together, or we can become each other's solutions. We can build relationships. Try it. If you're out there and you are on your own, I don't understand why. Come step into this space. There's plenty of friendly people here.
So maybe if you're watching right now, like on that note, go to the description down below. All the people's LinkedIn links are in the description. All you have to do is contact them, tell them, look, I saw you on the show. Please, can we have a coffee? And they'll probably welcome you with open arms. Also, other than that, please let us know in the comments on the show what happened in your 2022 and what are you looking for in 2023. Let's share. Let's start making those connections and sharing our experiences. And then let's tackle 2023 and see how much cash we can make flow in 2023. Guys, this has been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for joining us again today on the show. We're back again next week. After that, we'll be taking a sabbatical over the Christmas period. But next week, we will be here. It's our last show for the year. We'll be showing you guys the next amazing prize. So we'll be showing you guys the next amazing song that's coming up for the show, and hopefully we see all of you at the Global Online Speed Networking event later this week. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have Santa, we're going to be giving away prizes. Megan, do you quickly want to say something about the Global Online Speed Networking event since you're organizing it?
All I want to say is be there, join us. It's the last one for this year, and they've been becoming better and better, growing in popularity and numbers over the last few months. Join us, close off the year with us, and we look forward to having you all there. There's going to be some epic stuff happening. Thanks,
Awesome, guys. You have been watching the Coffee Shop Conversation show, and we will see you again next week for the last time this year. Have fun, and may all your wildest entrepreneurial dreams come true.
Peace out.
Bye.